Hello friends, I'm Heidi with Oni Go Stamping and welcome to my craft corner. Tonight is Tuesday night, June 28th, and this is day 3 of my Get Ready to Celebrate special week-long event. I'm going live every night at 7 p.m. this week to share with you another celebration item, another item that you can get free with a $50 or $100 purchase. So I'm really excited. It has been fun. We've had a great couple of nights and I am ready for night number 3. All right. Let me see. I know what I need to tell you. Before we get started, don't forget about my paper share. The last day to sign up is tomorrow, so don't miss it. If you love pattern paper, and like I love pattern paper, I think everybody loves pattern paper, and you have a really hard time making decisions. Yeah, I have a hard time making decisions too. My paper share is the perfect opportunity for you to get a sample of all the new papers from the upcoming mini catalog, as well as some of the celebration papers too. It's going to be a great deal for you. So make sure you follow the link in the description to this video so that you can get signed up for that. If you are here and joining me live, welcome, hello. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know you're here and you're watching, and let me know if there are any sound issues. Every night it seems like I forget to hit something, some button or another. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and flip around my camera, and we're going to talk about celebration and what we're making tonight. So let me hopefully grab the right thing. Here we go. All right, this is not a celebration item. I don't want you to forget. I mean, celebration is exciting. It is starting Friday, but ending Thursday is the fabulous buy one, get one half off kits collection sale. So I thought it would be kind of fun to combine one of the kits collection kits with one of the free celebration items. So I have here, this is, and I can never remember the name of it. It is the Love This Memory Notebook Kit. And I shared this on a live a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to show it to you again. So everything you need comes in the kit. And this is one of the more expensive kits. But don't forget, with this sale, you get the most expensive kit half price. So it really is great. There is a little stamp set here with all sorts of cool stamps in it. You have a whole roll of tear and tape. You have some awesome silver washi. A little parakeet party mini anchor. And then we have all these cool like sticker sheets. All right. So these are sticker sheets. I'm going to pull this one out because I think we're going to use it. And there's like letter sheets. We're going to pull that one out too. There's little like papers and more sticker sheets, more papers, all sorts of cool stuff. And then what you get in here is this notebook. So I'm going to put most of the stuff back in my box for later. And they have lots of ideas in the kit to show you how you can put it together. But this kit really, to me, the card kits, it makes sense, make just what's in the picture. But this one, to me, it's for putting, it's kind of like a smash album to put photos in. And I really think it's all about using little bits and pieces and making something cool. So this is this fun album. It's got like these holographic foiled flowers on the front, and then it is a dot album on the inside. So really cute. And I thought this would be great to make a smash album for summer. So I'm going to set this aside and we're going to make a cover for it tonight. I thought that would be a good place to start. So let's look at the celebration item that I have for us. All right. This is the Tree Lot dies. Let me just open this up so you can see them all. I don't even remember how many dies there are. There's a ton. What do we got? 24 dies. 24 dies in there, and this matches a really cool stamp set that is in the new upcoming mini catalog. It is like a Christmas stamp set, like a tree lot type thing. But what I think is the most fun about the dies, and you don't even need the stamps. I don't have the stamps yet. But in the die set is this really cool camper, and we're going to use that tonight. And this doesn't have a coordinating stamp in the stamp set. So if you want this cool camper, you definitely need to get these dies. I think these are free with a $50 purchase, if I remember correctly. I'm going to look. Can't show you the inside, but I can look. Oh, it's free with a $100 purchase. I was going to say that seems like an awful lot to get a really big die set. All right, I have pre-cut a bunch of dies, but just to show you how this works, I'm going to go ahead and grab that cute little camper. And I'm going to use the colors that are in this Kids Collection kit. So we have some Tahitian Tide and Parakeet Party and Mango Melody and Pumpkin Pie and Flirty Flamingos. So that's what we're going to use tonight. Oh, those are so pretty. So I'm going to start with a piece of Mango Melody. I'm going to pull out my mini emboss machine, my mini cut and emboss machine, because these dies are sized to fit in the mini cut and emboss machine. And so, if you just wanted the dies, you could get the mini cut and emboss machine, plus maybe, I don't know, something else, some paper, some different things, a kit, and then get the dies for free once you got up to $100. So really cool. All right, I'm just going to roll this through to cut us a little camper. Try not to make too many faces while I'm die cutting. All right, we'll pull this out, and you can see this cuts out, so we get a camper and the windows are cut out. All right, but we're gonna zhuzh it up a little bit. So let me show you what pieces I have here somewhere. I hope they didn't blow off my desk. Uh-oh. All right, now you guys, I'm nervous. I got everything ready and I had it all sitting here. And then I went and got some dinner. And now, like, they're gone. All my pieces are gone. All I can think is that they blew away someplace. Should have double checked them, huh? Well, that is really odd. All right, well, we'll come back to that. We'll cut some more pieces, I guess. Come back to that. I'm going to go ahead and pull out this stamp. This is, I didn't even clean my stamp off. So I have that Rays of Light stamp set. I used this Sunday. I'm going to grab a piece of basic white. This basic white is 3.5 by 4.5. And let me see, where do I want it? I think I want it over there. I'll just go ahead and line it up on there. And then I'm going to ink up the background with some So Saffron. I know, the dinner gremlins, that's just really weird. Because I die cut about, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different pieces and they're just missing. Weirdest thing ever. All right, so I'm just inking up my Rays of Light stamp with my So Saffron ink. We'll go ahead and stamp this down. Pull in my cloth here and give it a good smush. All right. And there we have a nice sunshine. We're actually going to turn it over and do it that way. Isn't that cute? I am loving the stamp. I've been using it a ton lately and I love it. All right. Well, since all my pieces have gone missing, I'm going to have to pull out paper and I'm going to have to recut them all, which was not what I was expecting to do. So I'm just like peeking around here, making sure that they're not like under something. So weird. I'm sure I'll find them later. They'll be like here. I should have like stuck them inside something. Maybe I did stick them. No. All right. All right. All right, I'm going to stop looking because I can't imagine that watching me look for things is very exciting. But I do have to go ahead and pull out the colors that I need. Because like I said, I already did all this. So I don't have any of the paper out. So let's grab some Flirty Flamingo. And what else do I need? I need some Tahitian Tide. I have a little Tahitian Tide. And we're going to need some silver and some black. All right. Just, I'm peeking all over the place here because, no, so odd. All right. Let me see. See, you can see I cut out that dude earlier. Well, let's just cut a whole bunch of these little campers. So let's see. here is this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my plates again. And this is actually gonna cut out the top portion. So the camper has a separate top portion that cuts out the top of the camper. So we're gonna grab that. Luckily all my trees are here, so I don't have to recut all the trees too. And we'll just slide this through. This makes the two, like the top and the side of the camper. So you can kind of make them different colors. So there's that bit. You can see that. So those are going to go on my camper. All right. And then we're going to cut a metallic. So this is from that silver metallics. We're going to cut a metallic camper. Stick that through. Hopefully, if I can get it started. It's being a little persnickety. Come on, there we go. All right. Roll that through. Hopefully you guys are still hanging with me while I do all this cutting that I hadn't planned on doing. So there you can see, it's just going to come out. Where did my other window go? Oh, there it is. Because that's actually the piece we need from the metallics. And then we're going to cut some Tahitian Tide. Tahitian Tide. So I'm just going to take this and just trim a little bit. Maybe like 2 1/4 inches. So it'll fit through my mini boss machine. And I'm actually going to grab some black too, because I need a black one. So many pieces. All right, here's some black. Let's see if we maybe can do this at once. I'm going to stick the black down. I'm going to stick the Tahitian Tide up here. And let's see, can I do this? Because I need just a little bit of each of them. So we're just going to do half and half and run that through again. Maybe. I'm going to offset these a little bit. Sometimes with this mini boss, if you offset the plates a little bit, it helps it get started. There we go. All right. Hey, don't go sliding away. So hopefully that is all the cutting that we need. So now we have the back half of the camper in black and the front half in Tahitian Tide. Let's put our camper together. So here is, I'm going to start with my little Mango Melody camper. It's going to be the base. And I'm going to start by putting down the Flirty Flamingo pieces. Kimberly, you were waiting to see how this comes together. It is kind of cool. So I'm just going to add these little Flirty Flamingo pieces. That one goes on the bottom. And then this one goes on the top. So this is kind of nice that they already come in little pieces for you for these bits. But then the rest of it, we are going to trim it apart ourselves to give even more color. All right. So we could just stop there, but we're going to add a little bit more. So let me grab my paper snips and I'm going to start with the Tahitian Tide and I'm just going to follow so you can see there is like an embossed or a debossed area for the door. I'm just going to stick my paper snips right in that spot, in that groove, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut out the door. So trim, trim, trim. And there is our door piece, and this I'm going to just go ahead and glue on. So we're going to have a nice Tahitian Tide door. We're making a bright camper here. Got to have colors, right? Now I have this full piece, this silvery one, and I'm going to start by cutting off the hitch because I want a silver hitch on my camper. We're gonna make it sparkly. So there's my little hitch. And then I'll just put right over the mango hitch. There we go. So now our camper is starting to come together. And now I want to grab the tires. And I'm going to go ahead and just snip off the tire off the silver one as well. And I want to have silver hubcaps on my tire. So I'm going to cut out the hubcap area. I thought about just leaving a mango, but then I don't know, the silver looked pretty cute. And I already had the silver cut, so we'll just go ahead and add a little bit of adhesive right in there. And take our little piece of silver. You know what? I'm going to grab my take your pick tool for this because this piece is tiny. So I'm just using the putty end, and we'll just stick that right in there. So there's my hubcap, but then I can't have a mango tire. That just seems a little weird. So I'm taking this black. I did the black, the back half in black. I'm just going to go ahead and snip off the black. And then once again, I'm going to cut around that hubcap area so I can keep the tire this time. Oops, and it went flying. These pieces are small. The tire's not, the rest of it is fine. The tire I find is not fun, but it really does add a little something. Plus it's hard to see on the black. So hopefully I get it right, or right enough. All right. Should get out my cross clamp tweezers to hold this. Try not to cut myself because the paper snips are sharp. They can cut you. So, all right. So this little tire is going to go right down here. So we'll go ahead and glue that in. And that's going to be our little camper. And then we're going to put this all together. Oops. I'm not even sure which direction this goes anymore. Grab my take your pick tool again because that was being hard to manage. My fingers are not tiny enough for that. All right, so there's our cute little camper. Isn't that fun? Adorable. All right, let me slide some of these bits and pieces out of the way because we're going to start building our scene. I'm going to pull back in that sunshine that I stamped to begin with. All right. Now I have another piece of Tahitian Tide, and this is about, I think, 1.5 inch by 3 inches, 3.5 inches by 2 inches, right? So it's just the same width as this, and I'm just going to take the top and I'm going to tear it. We're just kind of making some grass. Aw, thank you, Kimberly. I'm so glad that you liked it. Ooh, it is 7:18. I am on a time schedule tonight because tonight is our monthly card class and game night. And that is going to start at 7:30 tonight because I have to work at 9. So I got everything just lined up back to back tonight. All right, let's put our grass on there. And now I created these trees and I cut the trees. So I cut the kind of detail tree, which you could say it's snow and do it in white, but this is for summer. So I cut this out of the Parakeet Party, and then the underneath part is Granny Apple Green. So nice combination of greens, and we're just going to put some trees on here. Here's this back one, and it's going to float. Don't worry, we'll take care of it in a minute, but for now it's just going to float. It's a floating tree. And I have another big one. So there's 3 different sizes. So another big one. And we're going to put this one right in here. And then I have a medium one, and the medium one's going to go right there. And then you will not know that that tree is floating anymore. So we'll add this tree too. There's our 3 trees. Then I have another small tree, and I'm going to put my small tree over on the other side. So we have a nice forest going. There we go. And now I want to put my camper right on here. And you can see through the windows. Oh dear, we don't want to be able to see through the windows. We'll take care of that in just a second. All right. There's our camper. Hold that down. Now, remember I cut out the silver one, right? Which means I have the little windows that popped out. So I'm going to take my little windows and we're going to add these back into my camper. And then you won't be able to see through it. I thought it would be really fun. I thought it would be super fun if I found like a tiny picture of somebody and put that inside the camper window. But I didn't quite have time. That sounded like a lot of digging tonight for pictures. I'm going to actually put the adhesive right in there. And we're going to grab this with my Take Your Pick tool and just pop it in the window. There we go. So there's our fun camper. And then this, I have a piece of Mango Melody. This is 3 5/8 by 4 5/8. And we're just going to adhesive that down. I missed on my Tahitian tied on the bottom just a little bit. Oh well, it's fine. There we go. And then I have a piece of Flirty Flamingo that is 4 by 5. So there is our fun little cover. We're going to put this on our notebook. All right. So isn't that cute though? Ah! And now gets the scary part because this is the parts I couldn't try. Hi, Jamie. These are the parts I couldn't try before I got started because I only have one of these kits. I should have just bought 2 of these kits because I really do think they're adorable. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some adhesive on there. And maybe I should have used some tear and tape. I don't know. I think it'll be okay. And I'm going to put this on the front of my journal, or as I like to call it, my smash book for this summer. And then, you know, I was going to do, so originally my thought was to do like this down here, but I was thinking, I wonder if I could do like, I don't know, some sort of like an arrowy thing up here. I'm kind of nervous. What do you think? Can I do it? Thank you, Karen. All right, I'm going to start with a parakeet party arrow because I want to label this. That's what I'm trying to come up with here. Let's see. Let's do a Tahitian tied arrow. There we go. And we'll do a Mango Melody arrow. I'm so nervous. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to look good. Scary. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the pumpkin pie. I know there's no other pumpkin pie on here, but I feel like 4 would not be right. We need 5. All right. There's that. And then we'll add the Flirty Flamingo one. All right. Ooh, what do you think? Does this work or did I just mess up my journal? My smash book. It's kind of fun. So basically, I wanted to add an area where I can come in and put a title on this. So I'm going to have the little letters here. I haven't even tried these again, so we'll see. This is kind of an experiment. I am going to use my Take Your Pick tool to do it, though. And I want to put summer on here. So S, where's the U? And there's 2 sheets of these letters. So S, and my S is like sideways. We're going to fix that. There we go. S-U-M. S-U-M. right. And then an E. Oh, it's there. All right. And the R. And then I want to put the year on here too. Now, here is the question. Should I put the year straight on the same area, just underneath, or should I add like one of these arrows? I don't know. I don't think I want to add an arrow. I think I'm just going to do it straight on there. Thank you, Kimberly. All right, so summer. I don't feel like they gave me enough twos in here. I don't think they were thinking about years when they gave the numbers. I'm going to do it in from this side. Because there's not any more twos than anything else, and we're using a lot of twos. All right, come here. Come here, little two. There we go, and we'll add a 0. The Take Your Pick tool is working fabulously for this. I'm glad that I have it because I don't think my fingers could have done this. And then we'll grab the other 2. So there's the cover to my Smash book. All ready for me to take pictures and add them in and use some of the other elements from that kit to put it all together. Isn't that fun? I'm so excited. Now I gotta fill this up. That'll have to be like later this summer. Maybe after I go on vacation, we'll have a day where you just watch me put pictures in this. I don't know. All right. So I am going to sign off, because I got about 4 minutes before my card class starts. But thank you all again for joining me tonight. I will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I think we're going to be using the silver and gold designer series paper from the Sale-A-Bration catalog. Another item you can get for free with a $50 purchase. And don't forget about these awesome dies, the tree lot dies that are free with a $100 purchase starting on Friday. But if you want this super awesome kit, you should get it now because they're buy one, get one half off. So, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night.